On December 23rd, the Peace Embassy in Moscow hosted a solemn ceremony awarding the honorary title of Ambassador for Peace to the Universal Peace Federation. The title was awarded to Vera Kolesnikova, a public figure and representative of the cultural sector, a member of the Department for Cultural Projects of the International Diplomatic Club Amicability. One of her activities is the fashion industry as a form of cultural dialogue. In 2018, Vera Kolesnikova founded the Cap Vera Resort women's clothing brand, considering fashion not only as aesthetics, but also as a way of communicating between cultures, calm, respectful and understandable.
Good afternoon, dear friends. Good afternoon, Sergei Viktorovich. I'm glad to welcome you to our studio, Federation for Universal Peace. And today, at the end of December, as this 25th year draws to a close, a special event took place. Vera Kolesnikova became an ambassador for peace, thanks to your esteemed recommendation. Could you introduce the new ambassador for peace to our audience and tell us about her journey? How did she become an ambassador for peace? And perhaps does she have any special plans for the near future?
Dmitry Viktorovich, thank you very much for inviting me to the Federation for Universal Peace studio. This space, I would say, is a peaceful, quiet corner, a kind of haven where you feel like a citizen of planet Earth, and all your other identities seem to dissolve into this main, perhaps, identity and title. Yes, indeed, Vera Kolesnikova reached out to us, to our international diplomatic club, Amicability. We are glad to communicate with her. She has a very interesting life experience. She used to be a flight attendant at Aeroflot, worked in the tourism industry, but now she has founded her own fashion brand, Cap Vera. It's clothing for women, for ladies. And since, as you know, the ambassador for peace, who is also the president of the Russian-American Friendship Society, Sergei Vladimirovich Shurigin, put forward an initiative that was approved, including by the UN. This is the Women's Space Message. One of the programs of this Women's Space Message is space fashion. And so, working closely together in a truly collaborative brainstorming session with Vera as well, we collectively came up with this innovative concept, or rather, this distinctive format, a comprehensive and engaging fashion show. We actually dream of doing this in New York, at one of the UN venues, or affiliated United Nations organizations, where we would like to invite both Russian cosmonauts and American astronauts. This very space theme allows us to go beyond borders, to move past our limiting ideas about how we can live here on planet Earth. That's why Vera Kolesnikova, I think, has integrated very successfully into this project, and we hope to organize this amazing event in New York soon.
Good afternoon, dear friends. Today, in the studio of the Federation for Universal Peace, we have a solemn moment. There is an addition to the Corps of Ambassadors for Peace. I am pleased to announce that Veronika Kolesiko is now an Ambassador for Peace. Vera, congratulations on this high honor. You are now an Ambassador for Peace. Please tell us, what does this award mean to you? And perhaps, what projects do you have in mind? Would you like to propose any projects to the Federation for Universal Peace and our colleagues so that we could jointly carry them out and implement them?
Dmitry, thank you for your congratulations. For me, becoming an ambassador for peace of the Federation for Universal Peace is a kind of advanced trust, because my future public activities are very important to me. I would like to implement various projects that integrate different cultures and countries into one large project. You know, the spirit of travel and adventure has always accompanied me in my work. I worked in the tourism industry for several years and spent 3.5 years working on board as a flight attendant for Aeroflot. Currently, my project is in the fashion industry. And for me, the status of the Federation for Universal Peace, which has general consultative status with the UN, is also important, as it will allow me to implement my social projects in the future.
Thank you very much. And it is no coincidence that we are holding the award ceremony against the backdrop of the poster featuring the Central Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations, because the general status of the Federation is directly aligned with the agenda of these 17 Sustainable Development Goals. It's wonderful that you also mentioned this status. And now, to wrap things up, I have a question, maybe a warm, heartfelt one, perhaps even a pre-New Year's question. What is your dream? How might this dream be connected to your work? Or maybe, to put it boldly, to your mission? Please tell us about it.
Yes, Dmitry, I do have such a grand dream to organize a public project at the UN headquarters in New York. I imagine it as a spectacular fashion show, where I would invite American astronauts and Russian cosmonauts. Because the Russian-American Friendship Society has such a grand project as space fashion, it's truly unique, and I would like to be part of this remarkable event. because it can demonstrate something important to humanity, this sense of shared civilization, humanity, and to showcase the beauty of this world, and in general, beauty in all its forms.
Yes, and perhaps that very phrase, beauty will save the world, will serve as a vivid bridge for this event.
Yes?
Wonderful. And we hope that our partners, the Federation for Universal Peace, our friends in the United States of America, will support this initiative, and at the United Nations, they will provide you with the utmost assistance.
I would be very grateful and appreciative. Beauty will save the world.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Once again, congratulations. All the best.
Thank you.